Nature's Path is a family-owned and operated triple bottom line organization. Headquartered in Richmond, BC, Nature's Path has a passion for growing organic, healthy foods in a sustainable way. Their wide variety of breakfast foods all live up to this standard, being 100% organic, non-GMO, and offering vegan and vegetarian options. Nature's Path's mission is to always leave the earth better than you found it. This resonates throughout the company, from the soy-based ink they use to print their packaging to their implementation of zero-waste packing, all while being committed to being a trusted name for organic food amongst their consumers. Furthermore, Nature's Path is fully committed to many industry initiatives, including the Canadian Organic Board and the Non-GMO Project, as well as making donations to food banks across North America through their Bite for Bite program. Nature's Path forecasts using a sales and operations planning process. This involves determining the optimum level of manufacturing output and matching supply and demand. Nature's Path relies on accurate forecasting due to seasonality of their raw materials such as corn, oats, quinoa, and rice. Certified organic cereal sales have increased 4%, while conventional cereal sales continue to decrease. According to the Global Organic Food Market Forecast and Opportunities, global organic food is expected to grow over 16% through 2020. Nature's Path sales are achieving double-digit growth from their line of organic cereals and snacks. Based on this data, we predict that sales will continue to increase due to increased consumer concern and popularity for health and organic foods. We predict a trend forecast for both sales and demand of organic cereal. However, availability of organic supply is increasingly becoming a challenge, so Nature's Path may not have enough supply available to meet their forecasted demand. Forecasting aids Nature's Path in making inventory decisions. Nature's Path's buyers base their purchase of major ingredients on their annual forecast at harvest time. They then take delivery based on the forecast of production. In each plant, they run with about 1 week of production inventory and sometimes 2 weeks. Their goal is to ensure that they have the inventory they need to meet their schedule of production. Forecasting also aids Nature's Path with their supply chain management. Nature's Path holds supplier relationship meetings every year where they share future plans and forecasted demand. This helps Nature's Path develop strong supplier relationships, negotiating long-term contracts, better pricing, and supplier relationships that have lasted decades. Nature's Path's supply chain is almost entirely vertically integrated and managed in a way that is both financially viable and accountable to their sustainability practices and to the world. Vertical integration allows Nature's Path to meet their strict standards for organic and quality control. Nature's Path owns farmland for some suppliers. They also produce and package their own products, and they control their own warehousing, shipping, and some distribution. Parts of the supply chain that they do not own include mills, which are costly, and logistics. Being an organic food company creates challenges, such as adding another level of verification in terms of standards and food processes, and limited organic supply constraints. Supply is the biggest issue for Nature's Path, as organic demand consistently surpasses organic supply. Therefore, Nature's Path depends on their supplier relationships for success and have a supplier management team to manage these relationships. A big part of the process is finding organic suppliers to meet their set standards, and then creating lasting long-term relationships with these suppliers, who may be mills or farmers supplying oats, flour, nuts, corn, and seeds. Nature's Path conducts a self-audit on suppliers for sustainability, code of conduct, labor, and ethical treatment. Nature's Path suppliers are invested in their success as much as Nature's Path is invested in their suppliers. Nature's Path uses intermodal shipping, which is eco-friendly, consolidation and load optimization, on-time delivery, and data tracking to produce, pack, and distribute products in the most efficient way possible. Optimizing shipping is more than just shipping full trucks. It also means identifying opportunities for backhauling, ensuring pallet design is as efficient as possible, and working with customers to coordinate shipping routes. Over 99% of their shipments are on time, and not only does this make customers happy, it saves energy. Missed delivery windows means increased idle times, increased miles traveled, and in some cases, the need to load and offload shipments. Nature's Path's logistics team created their first internal sustainability tracking report to increase efficiency in distribution. Nature's Path sources their ingredient supply locally whenever possible, and since they aren't shipping their products as far, they can leverage reduced intermodal shipping costs, which is both financially beneficial and better for the environment. Nature's Path understands how costly it is to hold inventory. Their raw ingredients take up roughly 1/3 of the space that production takes up, and work in progress uses 1/3 of the production space. They use third-party logistic providers to help manage shipment and inventory. Finished goods are contracted out and shipped to warehouses, which helps reduce their holding costs. Their production cycle is approximately 6 weeks. Nature's Path's distribution cost per pound is roughly the same as their direct labor cost per pound. They currently do not calculate holding costs, but the estimate is 30 cents on the dollar of work in progress held. They are looking to track the number this year. Furthermore, Nature's Path is currently working towards reducing packaging by 10%. This new packaging size helps reduce waste and shelf space to improve retail shelf efficiency, which potentially reduces holding costs. Quality is second only to safety in terms of Nature's Path's priority in operations. Their priorities, starting with highest importance, are safety, quality, cleanliness, appearance, and reliability, which depends on accurate forecasting and also relates to cost. Nature's Path has various quality control points, spanning at raw ingredients, both by specs and testing, through production with hourly and daily testing of products, and is in the hands of their operators and weekly management through an understanding of the standards. The ingredient supplier performs quality tests that must be cleared before the production of every batch. R&D sets the standards, and quality engineering makes sure that it meets the standards during the production process. All plants have quality engineering to test for allergens and ensure cleanliness of products. Quality engineering will hold back the production run if necessary. Employees are empowered to call attention to any errors in quality that are detected in the process. It is very difficult to stop and restart the process, so they will typically call over the lead supervisor to inspect while the process is occurring. Nature's Path is also SQF certified across their operations, which stands for Safe Quality Food. Quality absolutely impacts their demand. Consumers look to Nature's Path for quality in good tasting, non-GMO, organic certified food, which means they rely on quality ingredients from suppliers and quality control in their production process. Nature's Path's strict guidelines and structure for quality control has helped ensure the production of high-quality goods. They check quality at various different points, including at the supplier's plant, Nature's Path's facility upon receiving goods, during and after production, and delivery of finished goods to customers. Nature's Path's various quality control points make sure all inputs are high quality, as poor quality inputs can potentially ruin outputs, thus making products unsellable and reducing productivity. Furthermore, by making sure inputs and outputs are at a high standard, Nature's Path can reduce any internal and external failure costs that may arise due to poor quality control. Without effective forecasting, inventory and supply chain management, and quality control, Nature's Path would not be as successful as it is today. Thank you for listening. We hope you enjoyed our presentation.